There's gonna be a Dumb and Dumber 2, so you're gonna make me go see Dumb and Dumber 1. And there's supposed to be a Twins 2. My life is getting better and better by the day. I'm hearing all this news.
I think the best news I heard was that they were gonna make a Point Break 2.
Oh my god.
You guys are like movie buffs.
I'm not.
I like just lay in my bed.
Eyes wide open.
Nothing. Just like lay there for like a couple hours.
That's pretty depressing, dude.
You saw last week's episode with Rob?
Yeah, I saw last week's episode, dude.
Hey.
Rob, I wasn't psyched on you hating on me so much. Dude, we're part of the same crew, dude. It's a family.
He called you fat.
Dude, yeah, like multiple times, dude. I mean, yeah, I'm a little chubby, but all the fat goes down to my stomach. Everything else is normal. You know, so when you see me, I'm like a normal, like, oh yeah, he's skinny.
Chubby Chase.
You know, when I sit down or when I'm just chilling with my shirt off, it's pretty insane.
So are you thinking about like cutting back on the steady eating then? Like,
oh no, just like Rob said, it's a way of life, you know.
Yeah.
I chose this lifestyle.
Have you ever gotten a colonic?
No, I've gotten a prostate cancer test before.
That's just it's a 2-finger?
Yeah. It's a 2-finger affair. And they hook it too, which kind of sucks.
Why'd you have to get that?
Because I slammed super hard and I was peeing blood.
So you have to find a new roommate now? Like you moved down to live with Austin Gillette, and like 3 months later, he's like buying a house?
So basically what happened is we decided to move together, and it's only been like 2 months, and then he had to do his taxes, and then I guess he got like whatever hit pretty hard or whatever. Then his tax guy told him like, hey, you should probably just buy a house because you can save money or whatever. Like the next day and fucking try to buy a house, I guess.
The next day?
Yeah, he's like, well, you gotta buy a house. He's like, hold on. Can I buy a house?
Yeah, I heard one time you were in Australia and you got thrown out of a bar. Like literally thrown out of a bar.
Wow. Okay, so we were dancing, we were on the dance floor, whatever, it's like me and the Steve Sparks just dancing, being like total fucking retards, acting crazy. Like, so I actually bumped into this dude, and he got all weird on me, and then he like kept vibing me, and then he like spit on me, like hawked a loogie on me. I was like, whoa. So then I like hawked a loogie back on him, and then just from there on, I just went like fucking punches, and then the bouncers like kind of threw me out because I was just like kind of just swinging everywhere. Like, I guess Austin was outside like smoking a cigarette. The door flies open and I just fly out, and then Austin's like, whoa, it's Daryl. And my shirt's like ripped off. Fucking my teeth are all crooked and shit.
We were in Costa Rica on an Enjoy tour. I'm taking a shower in our room, and you know, I had the window open. It's super hot in Costa Rica, obviously. Yeah, I kind of felt like somebody was staring at me, dude. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like, this feels weird. I look over at the window, and Jerry and Mark are both chilling on the windowsill, just staring at me like this. Like, dude, just watching me shower. It's like, what are you guys doing? And then they jumped down and giggled, like, just ran off.
Whoa.
But, dude, they were probably checking me out for a while, for sure. You know, like, the whole team's kind of like brothers, you know? Yeah. So it's kind of like, you know, shit goes down and you're just like, oh, whatever, everyday thing, you know? Everyday thing. Just to check dudes out in showers.
But then you caught Jerry masturbating.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, we were on another Enjoy tour. We all were going to go eat or something, and Jerry was going to stay behind. So I was like, all right, dude, I'll see you later. I think I forgot my phone. I was like, oh, shit, forgot my phone. Go back in the room, and Jerry's like under, like his laptop's open. Like he's sitting behind the desk, and he's like this. And I walk in, and I'm like, oh, shit, dude, sorry. And he looks over, and he's like, oh, you caught me. And he just looked back at the screen. And that was it. I just grabbed my phone and left.
That is a very calm reaction.
It was so sick, though. Like it was so rad. It was nuts. Well, it wasn't nuts, but...
Yeah, it was nuts.
His reaction was...
A lot of nuts.
So you're down here filming Snubbed stuff?
Yeah.
Because you have a new shoe and a new clothing line, right?
Yeah, you know, it's just like a little commercial to, you know, to promote that stuff.
What about Enjoy? When are we going to see another Enjoy video?
We're actually working on a full-length video right now, so...
That's awesome.
So.
How about you, Daryl? Are you like working on any video parts or whatever right now?
I'm actually going to go to Colombia next month because Habitat wants to do like this tour video, and then try to do this Nike thing.
Nice.
Do you constantly get told you look like Eric Koston?
Actually, I really get it. I get it all the time, especially when I wear a hat. Dude, I remember going to this city, like these girls and dudes roll up and like, hey Eric, can I get a picture? And I was just like, fuck it, yeah, sure, why not, you know?
Did you sign Eric Koston?
Oh, hell yeah. So hard. What? I was a huge Eric Koston fan, Duran fan, still am, but those dudes were like right next to me and I was behind the fence and I'm like, hey Eric Koston, hey Jerome Wilson, what's up guys? And they just looked at me and just go, and just skated off.
No!
Yeah, dude, I remember being so heartbroken. I was like, fuck.
Did you ever tell them that?
Nah.
No? Well, now they're gonna know.
But no, I think it was like, you know, like, I don't know, I'm sure I was just like some super obnoxious kid, you know, just like psyched.
Oh, you idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, you idiot. Papi. Oh, you idiot. Jerome.
But.
Would you have a sombrero on too?
Yeah.
Can you talk about the T-ball story?
I lived really close to this park, and it was like a block away from my house, and I played T-ball there. I was up to bat, and I hit the ball, and it went pretty far, whatever.
Yeah.
They like started running, and then they're like, run home! Run home! Like, I remember my brothers and my mom were telling me to run home, because I was just running around the bases, and they're like, run home, run home. But for some reason, I was like, run home. I don't know, so I just kept running, and I ran all the way home.
From like third base home.
I went first, second, third, home, but then I just kept going home.
Oh, so
and like I just kept running, and then I got home, and my brother like comes running. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "You guys told me to run home." And then he's like, "No, dude, like home plate." And I was like, "Dude, I was like 6 years old, you know."
You Forrest Gumped it.
So yeah,
He did.
This week's contest is with Daryl Angel for a pair of Nike shoes and a Habitat board. And if you guys can tell us who Daryl's new roommate should be.
Whoa.
That's going to be awesome one.
Yeah, it could be his pro skateboarder, it could be you. And why? I
think you should live with me because, you know, I'm a good cook, I'm a good cleaner, and, you know, I like to vacuum.
And we're giving a pair of Etnies shoes and an Enjoy board away for the person that can tell us the most epic steady eating crew meal for a king such as Jose here.
Name like the dream steady eating crew meal. And it's got to be proper. It can't be like, you know, big ass pizza or like some hamburgers or something. Like it's got to be like a hardcore meal. So steady eating meal and Daryl's new roommate. Even if it is you, Daryl's trying to find a new friend. So we'll see. And for the record, Rocky's way fatter than I am. Just throwing it out there.